everybody thinks that when you're talking about installing solar up on your roof here, they got to spend, you know, $2,000–3,000 putting a system together. And today I'm showing you that you actually do not have to spend that much money. You can always upgrade parts and pieces and get the most expensive that you want. I'm going to show you what I did, but I built the entire system and I did it all myself for less than $600. All right, so first we're going to run through the actual setup that I used here. So I ordered all my stuff off of Amazon here, and I'm going to pull up the pages and show you exactly what I ordered so you can replicate exactly this. And keep in mind that I did a full RV solar install of this exact system in another video. That video's got over 28,000 views now, and if you're interested in doing a project like this, it would be worthwhile to go over there and just see how easy it actually is. So the first item that we're going to talk about here is the solar panels themselves. The ones that I went with were the eco-worthy 400 watt system. So you get two 195 watt panels, 12 volt, and they were $330 for the pair. And the second thing that we'll talk about is the brackets that I used to fasten the solar panels to the roof. And these brackets here were $40 a piece, and we required two, so the brackets were $80. Now there's a million different charge controllers that you can use out there. This one here had just about 3,000 reviews, and they're fairly good. This is a 60 amp controller. You can get them at different amperages. This one here, $33. You've got the Y connectors that I used up top to plug two panels into one wire and then down into the breakers, and for that set was $16. So talking about breakers, I used 30 amp breakers on mine. You can get 40, 50, or 60 amp breakers for the same price of $28. I gave my justification and my mathematical equations in my solar installation video, so if you want to see all that and why I ended up with 30 amp, go and check that video out. If you found some value in this video, click that thumbs up button for me. That really helps me out a lot. And consider subscribing as well. We do all kinds of RV stuff here, and we're just getting ready to get into an RV preseason video series, so you might want to stick around for that, and maybe you can pick up a thing or two and get your rig ready for the road. So buying 30 feet of this 10 gauge wire, which is rated for 70 amps, I only needed around 30, but it gives me room for expansion as well if I needed to up my amperage for any reason. What's kind of neat about this particular wire set, you get the black, you get the red, and you've got two adapters already on the wires. So the great thing about that, obviously, is you don't have to figure out how to connect the one end. You just plug it in up top and run it down into your breaker. So this wire set, $62. Next, we got the VHB tape from 3M that I used to fasten the brackets onto the roof of the trailer. This tape was $23. You want to be very careful in selecting the tape. There's some here on Amazon that look exactly like this photo, but they're not actually the very high bond double-sided tape. So you want to make sure you're getting the right thing. And last but not least, I got some wire loom that you've seen me running underneath the trailer and up top to protect the wires from the sun and from any abrasion as you're moving the travel trailer along. This one here was $15, and that concludes all of our parts that we needed for this. Let's give it a total. So if we run through our total here, we pull up our panels, and we've got $330 for our panels, plus the plastic frames for the solar panels to sit in, and another $80. We got the charge controller for $33. We got the Y branch adapters, $16. We got the breakers for $28. We got the 10 gauge wire, $62. VHB tape was another $23. And the loom that we bought was $15, for a total of $587. So I hope I've shown you that you don't need to spend $3,000 to put a sufficient charging system in your RV trailer. And this has been tested now for a full year. We're just getting ready to go into season number 2. Everything's checking out. Everything is still working fine. And when it came to boondocking this last year, we put over 11,500 kilometers on our trips and adventures this year, and the solar has been an absolute godsend. So you don't need to spend the $3,000. You can do it for under $600. I really hope that this helps you to make those choices if that's what you're looking to do. And head over to the video that I created on the solar panel installation. That video was made specifically for the first timer that has never installed the system on their own. And hopefully, if you're watching that video, you can gain the confidence to actually go out there and get it done yourself. We're getting into a pre-season RV inspection, repair type of thing. We're going to be going through a full undercarriage inspection of what we're looking for. The water system, I got a PRV to replace in the water tank. We're going to be repacking wheel bearings, all that type of stuff. So I'll just sign off here, and I want to say thanks again, and hey, we'll see you at the next Fix It.